Welcome to Panther News, Beverly High School news program for sharing the ins and outs of this high school. I'm your anchor, Clara. Let's get started. Freshmen coming into high school have to adapt to a different environment, which can be a struggle. We spoke with BHS freshmen about navigating this transition.
At the end of their middle school career, 8th grade students make the transition up to high school. I interviewed some new freshmen and asked them how they liked high school thus far and what high school is like in comparison to middle school.
What's it like being a freshman after your first couple months?
A lot bigger, yeah.
A lot bigger. Is anything different?
Not really. The classes seem like the same, just harder stuff.
Alright, so compared to the middle school, what's high school like so far?
It's pretty fun. You got nice teachers, a very welcoming environment.
What's the homework load like compared to middle school?
It's pretty similar, honestly.
Pretty similar.
It really just depends on your teachers.
Is there any after-school activities you're participating in?
I am participating in cross country.
What's it like being a freshman in high school?
It's okay. I like being a freshman because it's all new and I'm not in middle school anymore.
Is there any differences compared to middle school?
There's a lot more freedom and, a lot of different things you can take in classes and stuff, which is a lot better.
Is there anything you miss particularly about middle school?
No, I kind of hated middle school.
Cybersecurity is an increasingly pressing issue not only in Beverly, but the whole world. With the lack of data and user information, a lot of students around the community don't understand the importance of this topic.
The internet is a very good place to learn and watch and communicate with other people, but the internet is also a very dangerous place to be in. Anyone can watch and hear you and track you and know everything about you and what you do and where you go. Things you are interested in and things you don't know about yourself. We have a story of old Facebook user Megan Borovica. Joined Facebook in 2013 and then forgot she even had an account. But Facebook never forgot about her. The 42-year-old Oakland lawyer never picked any friends, posted any status updates, liked any photos, or even opened the Facebook app on her phone. Yet, over the last decade, Facebook has used an invisible data vacuum to know everything about her life, from her paying checks to her underwear brand. Not only that, Facebook uses phone camera to record them on Facebook and Instagram, which is owned by Facebook. Facebook responded and said it is just a bug in the code that's added to the app by accident. That's one app we found spying on us. How about tens of apps that record us and track where we go? 533 million Facebook users' phone numbers, locations, and personal data have been leaked online.
Vaccination rates are one of the hot topics in the world and important to BHS students. We spoke to some high school nurses and this is what they said.
And other children, because there are so many people who cannot get the vaccine for various reasons, premature babies, things like that. So herd immunity is wonderful, and they discovered it years ago, with the smallpox outbreak, and they that was the first time I think that they had ever done a vaccine mandate in the United States. I believe in it, and I think it's a good thing because then it will allow us to go hopefully return to life as it was before COVID. Look, we knocked out smallpox with vaccines. We eradicated it. It's gone because of vaccines.
Do you know the current vaccination rate at the school?
So a couple of weeks ago in the school committee meeting, Dr. Chirochek had mentioned that she had covered the vaccination rates of the middle school and the high school, and I believe the high school was at 66%, and that was she had a slide on that at the school committee, so that was pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
School lunch and food waste is sometimes overlooked, yet an important issue that can be addressed.
How do students truly feel about food at school?
There are many things to consider with our school lunch. So we spoke to students at lunch to gain insight as to what their opinion was on school food.
How do you rate your school lunch, the school lunch?
I'd say like a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. What's the thing you want to change?
Sometimes it's like cold food when it's supposed to be hot food or warm food.
How do you rate the school lunch?
I give it like a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good most of the time.
What change do you want to do on school lunch or?
Maybe more variety. I think the portion sizes aren't big enough a lot of the time. And I feel like it just doesn't really get the job done.
Like to change in the future about the school lunch?
More mac and cheese.
More mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Please be sure to follow us on Instagram at @Bev_Panther News for polls, surveys, and more as the years goes on. See you on the next Panther News.